Hi, in this video we are going to introduce the start function. So where does our program start? Well, what's been happening is Carol starts at the top and then goes and executes the commands one at a time from top to bottom. Well, what we're going to do is something new now. We're going to introduce the start function, and all of our programs start by calling the start function. So what does that look like? Well, there's a function called start, and your code goes in there, and that is the first code that will run when your program starts running. So we want to think of it like this. Our program is really a story. It starts at the beginning, and in that start function, we're very clearly explaining what happens. So we want our programs to read like English. We want to start at the start function and then call a series of functions, a series of commands that make it clear exactly what we're trying to accomplish. So for example, if I have this program here, it says function start, and in it, it says go to store, buy chocolate, come home and celebrate. It's very clear what's happening in this program. I've named my functions in such a way that they're very readable. This program is readable. It's understandable by humans. It's not simply move and turn left commands. We've given better names to make our code clearer. So now let's go into our code editor and transform our program to use the start function. So this is a program we wrote earlier that has Carol build a tower. And so what I'll do is I'll write function start, and I do open bracket, close curly bracket, enter, and all this code will go inside my start function. One thing that you might notice was what I just did there is I indented all of the code inside the start function by one tab to show the structure of the code, to show that these commands are inside that function. We indent them by one tab. This is the same thing we do in this turn right function. And when I run the program, the same thing happens. But we no longer have code that is just out in the middle of nowhere. All of our code is contained within functions, and that's what you need to have in your own programs. So from now on, all of our code starts in the start function. All of your programs need a start function.